So why is intermittent fasting talked about so much, and is it right for you? Now, first of all, if you go into the office, you'll find the intermittent fasting expert, right? You mention it, someone will pop their head up, look around, be like, oh yeah, it changed my life, I did this, it's great, right? And the problem is in offices and workplaces, you have all these experts, right? Half of them are in terrible shape, half of them have never been in shape, but they've got this strong opinion, right? Let me tell you why intermittent fasting kind of works, and it's not actually the miracle kind of cure that people think it is. Now, people think it is kind of, you eat in this short period of time, then your body regenerates, like rebuilds cells, burns fat, downtime. Like yes and no, like not really. Even the long proper fasting, like 3 days, 5 days, when you're supposed to go into cellular repair, there's science is up and down on it. It's generally beneficial to do maybe a couple of times a year maximum, but really it's not going to change your life, I don't think. Okay, so why is intermittent fasting so popular, and why does it work? Now, I'll tell you, it does work. It does work because to lose weight, we need to reduce our calories throughout the day, correct? Yes, we all probably know that. So the way intermittent fasting works quite well is it controls people very well emotionally, right? So it gives people, as humans, we like rules and we stick to rules, and anything, just change a process or something at work, you'll have so many people, thinking it's the end of the world, okay? So what happens is we have this window to eat, say it's just the simplest one. I think people don't eat after 5 or 6, whatever it is. Now, generally that's what a lot of people do anyway. They have the dinner at like 6, then don't eat. But just having that rule is, it's time restricting the amount of time you can eat your calories, right? So actually, if you don't eat after 6, and you've got that rule and you understand it, you're strict, you understand the process, you understand the reasoning, it's generally easy to do, right? Like if I said to you, just eat that amount of calories throughout the day, and you just keep going and going. But if I said 6 o'clock, you never eat, it's easy rule to follow, okay? So what actually happens, the results come from people actually just struggle to eat their calories throughout the day in that time period, then they eat the last meal, then they're finished, and they've got more emotional control, discipline, because that they know 6 o'clock, whatever it is, I stop eating. So, and if they bring that forward, like if it's 12 to 6, what a lot of people do as well is it just, again, it shortens the amount of time. And if you eat a big meal at 12, you're not going to eat another big meal at 2, then another big meal at 6. You generally have that big meal, then probably one at 5 o'clock, then stop eating, then you've got the control. So actually just time restriction and being full from the 2 meals is what creates the result. Ultimately, what it does is just allows you to calorie control and reduce in a stricter approach, and humans react well to kind of rules and processes, and that's effectively all it does. Like there's no miracle fat burning, like yes, tiny bit, but the reason it works is more because you just can't eat more in that time. Then there's a cut off, the rule, and it's easier to stick to rather than having flexibility. So do I recommend it? Why not? If it works, again, it's like anything. Why, if it works, why not? Ultimately, what we're trying to reduce is reduce calories, keep your protein high, keep the right calories. And if that intermittent fasting allows you to eat the right amount of calories and protein in that time, great. Downside of it is what happens is people struggle to eat 180 grams of protein in 4-6 hours. That's kind of the downfall of it, where recomposition, body changing, burning body fat starts to slow down over time. So great, I always recommend it, for the right people, the right lifestyles, I recommend it to start, because it creates rules and it allows people just to live in a framework and structure. So if you want more tips around health and fitness, follow my page, subscribe. And I'm Bradley Hill, founder of Upgraded Health System and Simple Health Kitchen, and I hope to be able to help you on your journey.